Well, it's Muskegon locals versus the city they call home.
A number of viewers contacted us concerned a recently completed construction project may not have followed state law, hurting one of the community's most recognizable natural features.
13 on your side's Charlie Tinker is in Muskegon with more on the debate sparked by a restaurant expansion and what those viewers are asking tonight.
Well, they certainly have a bone to pick with the folks at City Hall over how this whole project has been managed. This extension here is what's at issue, these shipping containers. You can see how far they now project out into the dunes themselves. They tell me that should never have gotten the okay in the first place, and they turn to 13 on your side for answers.
The community that shares this beach is frustrated beyond words.
It's hard for this Muskegon couple to hide their frustration over what's happened to one of their favorite places. They ask for their names and faces not to be shared.
They cut into the dune, removed dune grass and vegetation. All of these things are not supposed to be allowed.
And with its famous breakwater light and 2.5 miles of rolling lakefront beaches, Pier Marquette Park undoubtedly factors into Muskegon's reputation as the shoreline city. Now, all of this is designated as a critical dune area, which means that with any work involved, a special set of rules applies. That's according to the Dune Protection Act of 1994, but the sandy sprawl of shipping containers, roll gates, and railings have some wondering whether the city's playing by the same rule book. And sure enough, it's a wonder state environmental regulators seem to share. In a letter obtained by 13 on your side, the Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy alludes to an audit asking about incomplete or non-existent applications and missing permits going back at least 2 years. Regulators also said the city failed to account for the project's impact on pristine public land, with a test for both temporary and longer-lasting effects of the building's larger footprint, which is another hang-up, with Muskegon arguing the property had been grandfathered in under existing use. And yet a 30-year-old aerial image referenced by the state clearly shows the property leaps over that proverbial line in the sand. City Manager Frank Peterson is named in the letter. He couldn't be reached for comment, but told me earlier in the week Muskegon used an outside firm to process the applications at issue and believed they were in compliance. Peterson said any perceived problems likely cropped up after the planning phase and during construction.
This whole project has been fishy from the beginning. They gave away all that land with no additional benefits to the city of Muskegon.
In an emailed reply to my request for comment, Eagle deferred to Muskegon for questions involving zoning issues. It also said the city had yet to act on its requests for additional assurances and a new application package. And the clock's ticking on that ask. Planners have around a month to shore things up, or their authority to do so will revert back to the state.
If we build a new fence and we don't get a permit from the city of Muskegon, they're pounding on the door. The feeling that we have now is that we were cheated, you know what I mean? Cheated by some city staff who was supposed to be there to take care of that beach that didn't.
In Muskegon, Charlie Tinker, 13 on your side.